To be a part of it in the capacity that I am.
Oh, say does that.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone. And how about we check the numbers for Dennis Schroeder?
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Green in at the center position. And for the Thunder, Dort and Williams up in the forward position. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 spot. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And that one goes long. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. A three-pointer off the mark. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. I asked him who hasn't worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Hey, Sean, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals, we just have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they just passed a note down to me, or Dan here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face out of this crop.
And we cannot wait. Hartenstein inside, guarded by Curry. Williams for three. The rebound by Hield.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for Range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And they pick up two.
I love it when Wiggins puts it on the deck, using that athleticism that he's been so gifted with to his advantage.
Hartenstein finds Dort, and it's good for two. Dort's got five.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Curry. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Hartenstein, and two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
I think three of the top, 5-6 players, we got Doncic. You know, we've got Porzingis, of course, who was such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
You and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. Unloads from 13. Misses off the left iron.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Dort grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 5. This one for 3. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Outside, Green. You can't hit that time. Nice defense from Dort. Green's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% for the field. Wallace, good.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Green kicks to Kuminga. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Trailing by 4. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
Yeah, it was a narrow win. But in that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
We'll give them credit for being the aggressors and seeking out the content. Did a great job of baiting the starters into fouling.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dort misses.
no doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet Jane. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now in writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on the court.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Here's Hartenstein. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
He's got 1 for 4 to start the game. Looking to step it up.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here's Curry with the 3. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, they haven't had many answers for him.
Back to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Joe in the corner. And he gets it to go from the corner.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Ball's knocked loose. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And these guys are winning games by at least 11 points per game. I mean, they're beating up on teams in historic fashion.
And these guys are bringing back memories of that monumental season the 71-72 Lakers had at just over 12 points. These guys are nipping at their heels.
Relentless. You will never outwork Draymond.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Goes up on the wing. Wiggins with the rebound.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Dort. Off target from three-point range.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Wallace misses.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
That trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. Now here's Hield. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Looney with the bucket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Dort misses.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And that one is good from Hartenstein.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
From deep, Green. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams passes to Hartenstein. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. I was getting my movement average right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A.
Not a guy you want to put on the line. Hield is just money from there.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Warriors?
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And I also have to call out how they've outworked their opponent, doing a great job of crashing the offensive glass and just creating those second chance points.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Cason Wallace. Hield with it. Williams picks him up. Hield can't hit.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Outstanding. Trayce Jackson-Davis is checked in for Hield. And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. No good on the free throw.
Man, they are just living at the line.
He's off on the second. Under trailing by 7. From past the arc. They get the rebound. Pass to Joe. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper. Joe's got 5.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Here's Jackson-Davis. And the Warriors miss again. The Thunder shooting percentage pretty low here in the first. Just 34% so far. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Thunder. They're looking extremely sharp right now. Poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, the Warriors. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
It's good from about 19 feet. 7 points in the game.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Mitchell against Schroeder. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the basketball.
And the basket is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The offensive rebound. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Kuminga. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with a fadeaway, and you look, he paid the price.
Warriors leading by 5. Taken away by Williams. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Number 1, Kyle Anderson.
Three-pointer. Joe can't get it to go. Here's Podziemski. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
They've got Aaron Wiggins, Gilgeous Alexander out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Thunder.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
And the second free throw, good. And the league continuing jobs to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or 2, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Going inside, that one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Warriors leading by 4. Here's Jackson Davis. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Williams for 3. Second shot opportunity. And Williams with the layup.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Kuminga down low. He's against Williams. And Kuminga gets it to go.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Williams, that's for 2. It's tipped.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Lets it go with a 3. And Kuminga gets it to go. And now a 7-point Warrior lead. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Podziemski grabs the board. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And it's Schroeder missing. The Thunder have gone only 2 of 7 for the field since the second quarter got underway. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. From deep. Good on the triple. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here we go, one-on-one. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second. Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Warriors leading by 10. On the wing, nice spin off the left rim and in. Waters got his first basket. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Joe can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The tie for the ball. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers. And what has been the trend for Draymond Green?
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive paydays. Every single year we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Fires the 3. And Curry pulls it down.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Warriors leading by 12. Here's Curry. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Hartenstein passes to Joe. Looking for Wallace. He gets it there. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Oklahoma City, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And that one drops for him.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
It's good from long range. Wiggins has got 7 points. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to Los Angeles. Podziemski's shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 12.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. That'll be a 5-second call.
Well, let's see some numbers here on Steph Curry. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. putting up about 22 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. And he ends up missing both free throws. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Green. 8 points for him.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Williams' shot is off.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
It's stolen by Dort. Williams kicks to Wallace for the three. Here's Hartenstein. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Williams with the block. Joe passes to Williams, shoots the three, gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Thunder. Here's Schroeder, 8 points for him. Here's Green, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A vocal leader both on and off the floor. Green plays with a real fire in edge.
And the first one goes. Alex Caruso is checked in for the Thunder. Then for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Looney. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Dennis Schroeder. Warriors leading by 10. Curry. Beating the contact with agility. Curry.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Here's Hartenstein. Green with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Kuminga, no good. The Thunder shooting in the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And now let's have a look at the teams that have had the quickest hands in the NBA during the past month. Number 1, the Thunder.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his second trip to the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Second free throw, no good. Dort finds Caruso. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day.
Kevin?
On that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And stolen by Caruso. Williams for three. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Warriors leading by 13. Here's Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
At all times he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
He's off on the first.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Williams outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
Takes the 3. And Curry pulls it down. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Unloads. And they get it back. Here's Wiggins. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Hartenstein can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 15. And stolen by Caruso. To the paint. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. Kuminga, no good. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yet no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
Caruso, the pass to Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got 16. 52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Knocks it loose. Dort with the ball. Now guarded by Hield. Inside. Here's Williams. He doesn't hit that one. Nice defense from Kuminga.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Williams.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Wiggins missing.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Hartenstein can't get it to go. Here's Green. Another shot. Can't get the layup. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's catch up with David Ault. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Get ready for the fans.
Losing the rebounding battle, it's easy to lose control of the game. Fortunately for them, they have another half to go.
And now let's take a glimpse at some... And that's all for us. Now...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. And it's Green in its center. For Oklahoma City, they have gone 5 of 9 at the line.
First team foul.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Wallace misses.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Here's Curry. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 19 points for Stephen Curry.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Hartenstein, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Dort. And when you think about Andrew Wiggins, championship-level defender for sure.
He can get in a guy's shirt without fouling him. He has the lateral movement to keep ball handlers in front of him. Really tough to do, especially in isolation.
RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention, carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And here's Green outside. Tipped away.
Well, he's not the tallest guy on the roster, but man, can he board or what?
To the middle. Here's Dort. Wiggins with some nice D. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Hield, and he drives in. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Dort kicks to Williams. Over Kuminga. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Williams has got 20 points.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Alex Caruso checked in for Wallace. These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Now you look at Hartenstein. He does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Here's Williams. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 22 points for him.
Ooh, Caruso's got that good eye. He can spot any opening.
They get it back. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
That one misses for Wiggins.
I've been impressed to see Wiggins adjust and become a quality defensive stopper. He is fully committed to playing lockdown D on the wing.
Warriors leading by 12. Shot on the wing. Misses off the right iron. Oklahoma City has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Dort. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
The Thunder shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Williams can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. And that'll be his third foul so far. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. The three. Buries it from three-point range. Caruso's got it back down to single digits for the Thunder.
Oh, this is big for Caruso's confidence. When he's hitting from deep, he looks to score even more.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
17-foot shot on the way.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Kuminga. Heel dishes to Green. And it's blocked. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Warriors leading by 9. Pass to Green. Over Williams. And it's Green. Missing. Oklahoma City shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
He can take over games. Draymond doing just that in this one.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for the Thunder. Wallace comes in for Alex Caruso. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
The wide open look here for Hartenstein. The Thunder with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
And it's Green missing. Thunder trailing by 11. Wallace the pass to Williams. Good, nice job down low. Williams has got 8 points here in this quarter. The Warriors shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Shoots from the baseline. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got his 16th rebound on the night. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Hartenstein finds Williams. The Warriors pull it in. Wiggins outside. Over Hartenstein. Here's Green, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Green's got 26 points.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
Williams gets the bucket.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Warriors leading by 9. Poked away. Here's Heel. No good on the shot. Nice defense from Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Hield with the bucket.
Scoring close in. Hield is more than just a three-point gunner.
Thunder shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. On its way from Curry for 2, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Warriors. Off the inbound pass, it's good. Wallace has got 8.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. This past month, he's really set himself apart, averaging 21 points per game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Here's Hartenstein. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Worked that one inside nicely.
And it's Schroeder in the corner and taken away by Wallace. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got 12 points in just the second half.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And the shot goes down.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Under trailing by 12. Here's Williams. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense. But what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Williams.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Second chance shot. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 10 points in the game.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
For 3, Williams gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got his second bucket.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going. And those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone. What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Wallace. And the Warriors also making a change. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Kevon Looney. Warriors leading by 14. Hield with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Richard with Buddy Hield. We're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
The Warriors making a switch here. Anderson's checked in.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He been good as gold up until that point.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out. Just 5 on the clock. That's tipped. Stolen by Mitchell. Pull up Shea. Good work there as it goes. Mitchell's got 11 points. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
The Warriors making a switch here. Waters is checked in. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Normally he drains that.
And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, he will head to the line for 2. It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Under trailing by 12. It's tipped. Anderson outside. Wiggins with it. Now by Anderson. Here's Joe. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He's got 14. 55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Warriors leading by 7. Here's Jackson Davis. No one on him, and he makes the easy one.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Nobody near Williams. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Podziemski. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wiggins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Williams inside the line. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Williams from outside, and it's Williams again missing. Here's Podziemski. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Warriors lead by 7. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Alex Caruso out there with Wiggins. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's Joe in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And it's Wiggins missing. Warriors leading by 10. Anderson in the post, covered by Wiggins, and good that time. Oklahoma City has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0-of-3 to start the fourth quarter. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Warriors have gone 2-of-3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wiggins has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Caruso looking to get it going. The kick out to Williams. From the arc, bangs home the trifecta.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Williams, that's good.
And he has started to turn it on now after that slow start.
Anderson wide open. Off target from outside. Pass to Joe. Williams with the ball. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Podziemski. Tries again. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trailing by 9. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Over to the wing. And that one's good. Caruso.
Oh, it's not an easy look for Caruso in with these threes, but somehow he gets to go.
And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That will be foul number 5 on him. Jalen Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Let's a floater go. The rebound by Anderson. Warriors leading by 7. Schroeder outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Second team foul.
That one misses for Schroeder. Oklahoma City has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Anderson's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Williams. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
Under trailing by 5. Here's Williams. The Warriors pull it in. Podziemski's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Curry's shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Williams. Williams passes to Wallace. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 8th assist in the game. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Looney. Releases from the wing and drills it. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Mitchell, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Wiggins comes in for Brandon Bajemski. And Hield subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off them a little.
Thank you, David. Free throw no good for Williams. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
And it's Green missing. Thunder trailing by 5. For 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And stolen by Williams. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Here's Wallace. Sinks the triple. Wallace has got 5 points now this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Down low, here's Williams. He nails it. And we're tied up. Williams has got 14 points here in the second half.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Warriors. Green inside the three-point line. Williams with the block. Here's Wiggins to take the lead. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. The Thunder with another miss. The Warriors shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. 11 feet away. Hield can't hit.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Stolen away. On its way from Curry for 2. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. That's now 26 points for Stephen Curry. Pushing it up. Stops. Pops. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Williams with the steal. Here's Mitchell. They get it back to take the lead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Jordan comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Mitchell.
And forget about the miss for a moment and focus on the fact that he's done a great job putting pressure on the defense. And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
The Warriors shooting 43% for the game. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
I like when Green looks to score. He's good at putting defenses in a bind.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
And he misses all 3. The Thunder with the lead. Wallace down low, covered by Hield. Wallace misses. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Wallace has got the lead up to 4 now for Oklahoma City. Wiggins kicks to heel. Pass to Kuminga. Fires for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 16th rebound on the night. Wallace drawing the double team. Goes back up. Hartenstein off with the layup. Warriors trail by 4. Kuminga finds Green. Fires from the wing. Good on the jump shot. Green's got 31 points.
Over his career, Green has been in so many huge playoff games, so he's used to the pressure moments. Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target, and bagging the rebound.
Count that bucket. Wiggins has got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Man, when they needed him most, Wiggins steps up and hands them an important bucket.
Count the basket. They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Got a piece of it. The 10-footer.
The shooting percentage, it's taken a dip in this second half.
Green, no luck.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Pass to Green. Over Hartenstein. And the Warriors miss again. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 42 in the game.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And playing 4 years of college often hurts your draft status, but it got healed ready for the NBA. And by his second year, he's one of the team's best starters.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. He's perfect from the line this time.
Known as a volume three-point shooter, Hield is effective both as a starter as well as coming off the bench.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now Green defending. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's 17 points for Wallace.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Beyond the arc. They get it again. Outside, Dort over Wiggins. Pulls in another board.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got the lead back to double digits for Oklahoma City. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Stolen by Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Lays it up off the glass. Hartenstein's got 6 in the quarter.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Wiggins inside the line. And it falls over the rim and in. And that's 12 points for Andrew Wiggins. Oklahoma City leading by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here and what looks to be a solid win for the Thunder.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Jalen Williams.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
Wiggins watches the floor and sees a guy with a better look.
Pulls it up. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball. Substitution on the court.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And an intentional foul right there.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
That free throw missing.
Isaiah Joe.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Schroeder. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Here's Joe. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And the Thunder lead by 16.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Wiggins inside the line. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis.
Kyle Anderson.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Up next, the Bulls. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Kitty and White pair to make the backcourt. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint to the middle. Oh, they get a hand on it. Vucevic with a steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Williams misses. The 3 from Suggs. And it's Kitty with a rebound. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
He's been working with his assistant coaches, trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. That one falls.
You got to commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Oh, got a piece of it. Vucevic with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Here we go, all alone. White, good.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter, Vucevic's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Will it go? Bitadze. And Vucevic with the block. Fires the 3, and it's Giddey missing. For Orlando, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Goes up from the top of the key. Suggs, no good.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest. And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Will stand for the Bulls. The DeRozan, Levine, Vucevic era didn't lead to the playoff success they'd hoped for.
No, Brian, 2 losses in the play-in tournament and just 1 playoff appearance, which resulted in a quick first-round exit. Changes were definitely necessary.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game now. The hallmark of this Orlando team, their defense, which led them to the playoffs last year, Coach.
Well, Brian, they were second in defensive rating. They've got great size. They're young and active. This is a great defensive team. And what's scary for the rest of the East, this team is still on the way up.
Bulls leading by 4. Here's Suggs. Uses the glass on the layup. Suggs has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, staying committed inside. Suggs takes the contact but gets it to go.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. And let's take some time now to see the small forwards around the league who have been really producing for their teams on the offensive end. 5th, Zach LaVine.
And these are some of the most dangerous players in the league. Just capable of getting hot and taking over a game in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, and production from the small forward spot is critical. These players carry a huge load of their team's scoring output. It takes a lot of pressure off the other 4 guys out there.
Suggs, no good.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
From 20 feet. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's De Silva. No good on the 3. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Levine. shot from the low post is good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Carter on the wing. Over Williams. Orlando again missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Levine with room to shoot. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Suggs outside. Over Giddey. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Suggs has got 6 points.
A solid jump shooter. Now, the defense has to get up on Suggs, or that's going to happen.
Yep, count it.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. And here's a look at some numbers for Ayo Dosunmu.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Here's Giddey. Yet to see a basket.
Magic foul. De Silva. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Levine finds Giddey. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
De Silva with the bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. It just put too much pressure on the bench.
And they were mired in foul trouble the last time they played. Let's see if they can avoid that this time.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
De Silva with the bucket.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Williams from long range. Orlando with the rebound.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Black's checked in for Orlando. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Magic trail by 9. From deep three-point range, Carter can't get it to go. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Caldwell Pope against White. And another miss by Orlando. Bulls leading by 9. Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D. at elite levels.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own. The three from Suggs. On target from range. Suggs has got 9 points.
And you know, Suggs seems to be shooting it with more confidence now, especially from deep.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Left side, Caldwell Pope. There's the three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
You got to know LaVine is looking to shoot it whenever he can. I mean, his team depends on him scoring.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Here's White. Orlando with the rebound. Batadze's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Carter, good.
You love the confidence. Carter Jr. knows how effective he can be off the catch.
Smith, drains the 19-footer. Magic trail by 5. Stolen by Giddey. Here's White. Offensive board. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got his 2nd basket.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Here's LaVine, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And now it's a 9-point Chicago lead. Here's Caldwell Pope. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Well, there's the determination from KCP. He'll go right at you.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's Vucevic. The rebound by Carter. Orlando with the ball. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Anthony's checked in for Suggs. And a change for the Bulls. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Giddey. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Houston. He's guarded by White.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Off target with the 3. Magic trail by 5. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time. And it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. 3-pointer. Isaac. It's hauled in by White. Chicago leading by 3. Pass to DeSumo. Releases. Second chance shot. And Smith lays it up and in. Smith's got 6 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Isaac's shot is off. Chicago has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Baseline try. No good. A bit long that time. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Knocks it loose. Here's Buzel. And Carter with the block.
Well, staying connected on defense. Carter Jr. with the denial.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. Number 5, the Bulls.
This team has been playing at a fast pace offensively, and it's worked out for them during this last month.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Isaac. Here's Carter. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
On the wing, Anthony. Here's Houston. He's covered by Dosunmu. Houston, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And stolen by Anthony. A nice shot by Houston.
Well, you can't afford to be careless around Anthony. He'll pick your pocket like he did there and get his team out in transition.
The 3, Smith. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Offensive rebound. Carter, good.
Well, he's just so strong on the glass. This guy Carter has the capability of being a double-double guy.
And that one's good. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
It's hauled in by Isaac.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Black, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selections. You have to be set up for success.
From deep. The offensive rebound. The shot, no good.
And he's still scoreless in this quarter. And at this point, they can use every point they can get.
Left side Carter. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Time for a quick... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Jalen Smith, Ayo Dosunmu out there with ball. Then it's Patrick Williams, and it's Buzelis in at the small forward position. Magic trail by 6. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, nice focus to get it to fall. Now Anthony gets his chance at the line.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Chicago leading by 5. Here's Buzelis. Tipped. Isaac in the post. He's against Smith. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the only question for the Magic, figuring out who will initiate the offense, Dan.
Yeah, Brian, they have great players who can finish plays. But the issue they ran into last playoffs was finding someone to set them up. That's something you know they need to address.
So it comes up empty at the line.
You know, Isaac had some injury struggles in his career, but he hasn't let that deter him. He still plays with a lot of intensity and gives this game his all. Well, that was clearly a foul.
Coach, one guy who's shown a lot of growth on the offensive side of the ball is Ayo Dosunmu.
Yeah, it seems like the game is slowed down for him, and that's why everything he does looks better now. His first step, his decision-making, all of it, Brian.
Good on the second one. Magic trail by 6. Here's Isaac. They grab their own miss. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Jacks up a 3. Smith no good. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And stolen by Williams. Here's Dosunmu. Orlando with the rebound. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Black. 9 points in his last outing. Good on the shot. Black's got 5 points.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's De Silva. And he hits it to tie the game.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to De Silva. The 3. Drills it from deep. He's got 11. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Magic?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And another area of strength has been their offensive rebounding, converting a lot of those second chances.
Bulls trail by 3. Ball passes to Dosunmu. Can they get it? Buzelis. And the shot goes. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. Here's Isaac. Banked it in off the glass. Isaac's gotten his second bucket.
They're really working the paint now.
Well, Chicago's shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Williams' shot is good.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's Isaac. It's blocked. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
So far in this game, he's 0 for 2 at the line. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Howard's checked in for Orlando. Shot's good by Black.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Down low. It's picked off. Smith against Isaac. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Howard. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Anthony. Bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Shoots. Horton Tucker can't hit.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
There's Howard with the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Buzelis, and he drains the quick shot.
Assist goes to Ayo Dosunmu.
Orlando leading. Howard inside. And he converts the layup.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And And the Bulls shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, let's have a look at the leaderboard to see which team scored the most points off turnovers this past month. 5th best, the Magic.
They've done a great job using their defense to create for them on offense. Turn it over against this team, and you're going to be in trouble.
Here's Suggs. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Isaac with the steal. Ooh, poked away. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid up and in by Suggs. Suggs has got 15.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points.